Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'll talk about the evolution of one of the most hated things, the befriending system in the Yokai Watch games. I'll go through each game and talk about what was added, what's different, and how I'd improve it. Not much else to say, so let's get into it. The first game's befriending system is the basis for all other games' befriending system. First thing is that you can automatically befriend yokai throughout the story and certain quests, called auto-befriends. I'm only here to talk about befriending through battles, but I thought I'd mention it anyway. When you enter a battle, you have the chance to throw a piece of food at yokai, which will increase their odds of befriending depending on what food item it was. Each yokai has a favourite and least favourite food, with their favourite obviously increasing chances the most. For example, Ruff Raff likes ramen, Komajiro likes milk, and Schmoopy likes burgers. Each food type has different tiers when you look at the description, and from worst to best they are a bit, some, a lot, and a ton. Obviously giving a yokai their favourite food type, whilst the description says a ton, and that will give you the maximum odds you can get with food. Food isn't the only thing that can increase befriending odds. If you have a yokai with the skill popularity, that will also increase odds of befriending, and I don't believe they stack. These are Schmoopy, Pinky Poo, Keepistol, Casanova, and Dandoodle. And everyone has one that's their go-to popularity yokai. Mine's Pinky Poo. One thing that can happen randomly in battle is a wisp can spawn, and when you pop it with the target feature, it can give a bonus, like extra XP, more soul meter, but most importantly for this video, hearts, which will increase befriending odds. If you somehow get the rare golden wisp with hearts, that will increase it even more. So maximum befriending odds can be gotten by feeding them the top tier favourite food, having a popularity yokai, and getting a golden wisp with hearts. I also believe that higher ranked yokai are less likely to befriend you, but I could be wrong. The system is definitely flawed, as it can be really frustrating trying to befriend a specific yokai, especially when you need it for a quest and have done all the things and still not getting them. It's especially annoying when you get the wrong yokai that you didn't even feed or anything. In my opinion, I think there should at least be some way to guarantee a befriend, or at least massively, like up to like 90%, or some sort of really high number. If, for example, you give the top tier food item, have a popularity yokai, and get a wisp. Or if you get a golden wisp, that could replace the popularity yokai. The befriending system thankfully gets better from here. The befriending system mostly stays the same in 2, but with some new additions. First off, there are new food items for the new yokai, which obviously also have tiers, except Shoba for some reason, and Choco Bars, and top class Hoden is really hard to come across. The main new addition in 2 is the Model Zero watch, which has 2 features, M skill and poking. M skill doesn't increase befriending odds, but poking does, so we'll talk about that. When an enemy yokai is loafing or inspirited, you can poke them, and depending on where, you will either deal damage, get a soul meter, and most importantly, increase befriending odds. Another addition in 2 is a Superstar Soul, which acts just like a popularity yokai that you can equip on any yokai. I don't think they stack with popularity yokai, but I usually have both just in case. And that's all that was added in 2. Once again, like 1, you can do all these things but still not get anything. Like I've said about 1, I think there should at least be a way to guarantee or massively increase odds. It could work the same as I said for 1, but poking could replace the wisp and Superstar Soul could replace popularity yokai. Now moving on to blasters. There's no way of increasing befriending odds other than popularity and Superstar Soul. Definitely one of my least favourite things about blasters. though there are auras which can increase odds, and even one that guarantees with the first yokai you defeat, but they are hard to get, especially now with no online. Though I was lucky enough to get the one that guarantees the befriend for the first yokai you defeat, but that was quite near the end of the online. So good luck getting them now. In 3, once again, a load of new food items were introduced, including top tier versions of soba and chocobars, and making Volt Extreme, the top tier juice item, more accessible. Which I just found out after trying to befriend Pepion, who likes juice, and I was just using Y Cola Max, because I didn't know that Dimmy's shop sold Volt Extreme. Though luckily I did get him on my second try. Or them. I don't know, Pepion's gender is confusing. Plus new food items like sushi tempura, sushi sukiyaki, and tempura sukiyaki feasts, which are every yokai's favourite food. The befriending system is just like 2, but replaced poking with a new feature of the Yokai Watch stream, the Yokai Blaster. The Yokai Blaster will take a few turns to charge. When you use it, you select one of your yokai from the back, and the blaster will choose between friend mode and foe mode. And we also want friend mode, and there's also a chance of getting high. I just realised that, okay, that sounds wrong. Well, what I mean is, it can get like high friend mode or high foe mode, which will basically just make just better versions of friend mode or foe mode, though they are more rare. You then have to shoot the opponent's yokai medal until it fills up, or on foe mode until the yokai dies within a limited time. What bullets will depend on the tribe of the yokai you inserted, with Slippery by far being the best, as you don't even have to aim. But when I don't have a Slippery yokai, I usually just use a Charming one. I think I definitely like poking more, because with the blaster, it's really annoying when you keep getting foe mode. But with poking, there's always somewhere you can poke for hearts. And if you're struggling to find one, you just press the B button then go to poke again. And at that point, it should be easy to find hearts. Like 1 or 2, I wish there was some way to guarantee befriending, like with the blaster replacing poking. But what if I told you there actually is a way to guarantee befriending? Through the use of forbidden fruit, any yokai is guaranteed to befriend you, and it's really easy to get multiple of, as you get them through Blaster's Tea. Forbidden fruit is the solution to the problems with the befriending system, though I still think there should be a way of guaranteed befriending outside of forbidden fruit. And forbidden fruit could just save you getting lucky with the blaster, or bringing a popularity yokai. And in Blaster's Tea they actually added an item to increase befriending odds, so that's always good. Well, that was the evolution of the befriending system, one of, if not the most hated thing about these games. With obviously being best in 3 due to forbidden fruit, and the easy fix, like I suggested, would be guaranteeing befriending if all the right conditions are met, or at least massively increasing odds. Anyways, not much else to say, but like and sub if you like this and want to see more, and comment ways you would fix the befriending system, and who your go-to popularity yokai is, and I'll see you in the next one.